Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Yev, and today I want to show you one very interesting keyboard from Echo brand, and this is MOD007 BHE PC with Santorini design of keycaps. So this keyboard is interesting by many reasons. So first of all, a very unique keycap design. It's from one side it's a good, from another side maybe you will not like the legend style. From other side it's a well-made keyboard. From structure point of view it's gasket mounted, so let's check this out. And the main sales point of this keyboard is magnetic yellow switches, and you can change actuation point of press of the button. And today I will be able to show you how you can use this adjustable actuation point in your casual gaming, like not cyber sport or any high intense special games, but just as a simple gamer. I can show you on my personal example how I'm using this exchangeable actuation point. So stay tuned, stay around, let's go. So let's check what we have inside the box. Inside the box you will find keyboard itself, very interesting switch puller, standard keycap puller, 2.4 wireless dongle, little bit coiled USB-A USB-C cable, and user manual. Okay, now let's check main functions, keycaps and switches. So from the general overview of the keyboard, this is mechanical keyboard 75% with additional knob function and USB-C connection. You don't have any switches like on, off, USB wireless or wired, so it's interesting. From the battery point of view, it's a 3600 mAh, which is common for this type of keyboard. Keyboard is well weight, I mean it's substantial weight in it. So it's gasket mounted, but I cannot see this because I think it's an aluminum plate between switches and PCB, so that's why I do not see any flexibility, but it's gasket mounted.
I heard you got a new plate.
Let's quickly check what we have as a keycaps. So in general you see that this is legends or style. It's not usual, it's a some seam in it. From the keycaps point of view, it's a standard keycaps, nothing special, nothing good or bad, just keycaps. What is more interesting, it's a switches, and in this case it's magnetic yellow switches. You see, it's not common with 3 or 5 pins. It's a magnetic structure, and this keyboard or this PCB supports only 3-pin switches, and also it's RGB south facing. I know you're waiting for it, so let's do the typing test. I must say that this is a very solid sound, so it's really pleasant to type. And now let's go and discuss what about gaming. By the way, what about RGB? From RGB point of view, you have a standard set of functions, different schemas. You can increase or decrease brightness as always, so it's a pretty standard set of colors and schemas. And also you can use a ProDriver to set your preference and store it on board memory, which is good. And finally, let me show you how to use this actuation point on my personal example. So let's check the ProDriver from the Echo. It's a cloud driver, so you can save your settings under your account. But I want to show you today how I am using dynamic or custom actuation, I would say. So you have this section in the main menu which is called Custom Actuation, and you see I already set up for myself for gaming this AWSD set of keys. And the main idea that while I'm playing, and I'm playing mostly in Battlefield from time to time, just, you know, relax after the work, my hand is lying on these keys, and sometimes let me show you this, it's an interesting simulation, so let's start the simulation. So my hand is relaxing on these keys, and accidentally I'm pressing these keys, and this, like, you know, disturb my movement in a game, because I'm start moving to the left, to the right, which is like obviously not the best way to play. So how you can use this actuation point? I change my actuation point from standard 2 millimeters to the 3 millimeters. So you see, I need to press a lot the key until it registers the press, which means my hand can stay on top of these keys, but it will not register the press when I don't need it. I think this is awesome function and really good use of it. So if you're wondering how to switch this keyboard between Windows, Mac, battery or cable, like you better look into the instruction, because it's a super obvious. It's a under keycap you have a special switch, and the switch, like, it's a 3-mode switch. So top it's a Mac built-in power on, middle it's a default Windows but cable connection, and bottom Windows with in power on supply. So now I switch this to the Windows on battery, so I'm using the 2.4 dongle and it works. One more interesting moment, that this mechanical knob is double function, so one press and you can decrease or increase brightness of the RGB, one click and you can control your volume, like decrease or increase. Good from the point of view that it's double function, not good that you cannot mute, because this press is obviously already occupied by a different function. Okay guys, so what do you think about this keyboard? I think it makes sense. It's a really high quality from build and material point of view, like a interesting moment with this actuation point and magnetic switches, so you can do all this customization in this ProDriver software, which is interesting. So in general, I would say only the style of keycaps legend it's a questionable, because you may like or not it, but it's like personal preference. In general, I would recommend this keyboard if you are looking for the gaming and typing well-rounded keyboard on the market. If you're looking for other options, you can check my my video on the channel with detailed description and overview of other mechanical keyboards. Thank you for being with me. See you next time.